Imagine a tree standing tall with its branches spreading wide, each one unique yet deeply connected to the same roots. This is the essence of family, a bond that grounds us, nurtures us, and gives us strength, no matter how far we may grow apart. Today, let me share with you a heartfelt tale of love, loss, and the unshakable roots that bring a family back together. In a small village nestled among rolling hills and whispering pines, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya was a spirited and curious 13-year-old with eyes that sparkled like the river that flowed nearby. She lived with her father, Arun, a dedicated carpenter with hands worn from years of shaping wood, and her grandmother, Asha, whose wisdom was as deep as the ancient trees surrounding their village. Maya's mother had passed away when she was just a toddler, and though she cherished her small family, she often felt a void she couldn't quite explain. One evening, as the golden hues of sunset painted the sky, Maya sat beside her grandmother on the porch, watching fireflies dance in the gathering dusk. "Grandma," Maya began softly, "tell me about Mother. What was she like?" Asha smiled gently, her eyes reflecting memories long held close. "Your mother, Leela, was like the sun, warm, bright, and full of life. She had a laugh that could chase away the darkest clouds and a heart that embraced everyone she met." Maya rested her chin on her knees. "I wish I could remember her." Asha placed a comforting hand on Maya's shoulder. "She lives within you, dear one, in your laughter, your kindness, and your love for stories." Maya sighed. "Father doesn't talk about her much." "Your father loved her deeply. Sometimes memories bring both joy and pain," Asha explained. The next day, while helping her father in his workshop, Maya gathered the courage to ask him, "Papa, will you tell me about Mom?" Arun paused, the chisel in his hand hovering above the wood. He looked at Maya, his expression a mix of surprise and tenderness. "Of course," he said softly, setting his tools aside. He pulled up a stool and sat beside her. "Your mother was extraordinary. She loved this village and dreamed of traveling the world. She believed that family was like a tree. Its branches may grow in different directions, but the roots remain as one." "Do we have other family?" Maya asked eagerly. Arun hesitated before nodding. "Yes, we do. Your mother's brother, your Uncle Ravi, lives in the city. We haven't spoken in years." "Why not?" "A misunderstanding," Arun replied, a hint of regret in his voice. "After your mother passed, we drifted apart." Maya's mind raced with possibilities. She decided then and there that she wanted to meet her uncle and reconnect the branches of their family tree. "Papa, can we visit Uncle Ravi?" Arun sighed, looking into his daughter's hopeful eyes. "It's been so long, Maya. I'm not sure if he'd want to see us." "But we won't know unless we try," she urged. "Family is important, isn't it?" Arun smiled faintly. "Yes, it is. Perhaps it's time." A week later, they set off for the city, leaving the comfort of their village behind. The journey was long, and as they approached the bustling metropolis, Maya's eyes widened at the towering buildings and the sea of people. They arrived at a grand apartment complex where Uncle Ravi lived. Arun hesitated at the entrance, but Maya squeezed his hand reassuringly. They took the elevator to the 10th floor and stood before a polished wooden door. Arun took a deep breath and knocked. The door opened to reveal a man in his 40s with sharp features and kind eyes that mirrored Maya's. "Arun," he uttered in disbelief. "Hello, Ravi," Arun replied quietly. "This is Maya." Maya stepped forward. "Hello, Uncle Ravi." For a moment, Ravi stood speechless, his gaze shifting between his brother-in-law and niece. Then his face broke into a warm smile. "Come in, please." They spent the afternoon sharing stories, laughter, and tears. Ravi showed Maya photographs of her mother from their childhood, images she had never seen before. "Your mother and I were inseparable," Ravi reminisced. "She was my best friend." As the sun set, painting the city skyline with shades of orange and pink, Ravi turned to Arun. "I've missed you, brother. I should have reached out long ago." Arun shook his head. "No, I should have. Leela would have wanted us to stay together." Maya watched them, her heart swelling with joy. "I'm so happy we're all together now." Over the next few days, Ravi took them around the city. They visited museums, parks, and bustling markets. Maya was enthralled by the vibrancy of city life, but also realized how much she cherished the tranquility of her village. One evening, as they walked along the riverfront, Ravi shared his regret. "After Leela's passing, I buried myself in work. I thought distancing myself would ease the pain, but it only made it worse. Family is what holds us together through joy and sorrow." Arun placed a hand on his shoulder. "We both lost our way, but it's not too late to start anew." Maya looked up at the stars beginning to twinkle above. "Mama used to say that stars are the lights of our ancestors guiding us. I think she's happy we're together." Ravi smiled. "She had a way with words, your mother." When it was time to return home, Ravi insisted on accompanying them back to the village for a visit. "It's been too long since I've been home," he said. The village welcomed him warmly, memories rekindled at every corner. Ravi and Arun spent hours reminiscing, while Maya delighted in introducing her uncle to her friends and favorite spots. One afternoon, under the shade of the great banyan tree where her mother used to play, Maya gathered her father, uncle, and grandmother. "I have an idea," she announced. "Let's plant a tree in Mama's memory here in the village. It will symbolize our family's roots and branches." They all agreed, and together they planted a sapling near the riverbank. As they worked the soil, laughter and stories flowed freely. Years passed, and the sapling grew into a strong tree, with branches reaching skyward and roots digging deep into the earth. Ravi moved back to the village, having realized that wealth and success were hollow without family. He built a house nearby and became an integral part of their daily lives. Maya watched as her family thrived, bound by love and shared memories. She learned that family isn't just about blood relations, but about the connections we nurture and the love we share. One evening, sitting under the sprawling branches of her mother's tree, Maya turned to her father and uncle. "Thank you for bringing our family back together. I understand now, more than ever, that we are all branches of the same tree. Separate we may grow, but it's our roots that keep us strong." Asha nodded, her eyes shining with pride. "Wisely said, my dear. Family is the essence of who we are. It's our past, our present, and together we shape our future." Maya smiled, feeling the warmth of their unity enveloping her like a comforting embrace. She knew that whatever challenges life might bring, her family would face them together. As the branches of a tree may spread far, it is the roots that keep it strong. Just like that tree, our family provides the foundation for our growth and resilience. No matter the misunderstandings, distances, or pain, it is never too late to reconnect and nurture the bonds that truly matter. Remember, life's challenges are easier to face when we stand united with those who love us. Cherish your family, for they are the roots that will always keep you grounded and the branches that lift you higher.